Hey there, Breezy Breezy. I'm just waiting for the other stream that I set up. It wouldn't work. It just kept disconnecting, so I've made a whole new one again. Hi Priest Girl, welcome back. Breezy Breezy. I do have a donation here to get started, so just wait till Alyssa, she has paid for a detailed reading. Either for 2 minis or a detailed reading. We'll just wait till she gets in the room. Okay. Okay, so hey there, Rocky. How you going, Rocky? I'm just waiting for Alyssa. Alyssa made a payment, so I'm waiting to find out whether she paid for a detailed read or 2 minis. Hey there, Lisa. Welcome to the room. The information should start coming up on the channel. I was debating about coming online. I've been here at the club for about 2 hours. I've been drinking tea and taking painkillers. So the painkiller finally kicked in and the tea helped it. So yeah, I went to the dentist yesterday and it wasn't a very nice experience. It was just for a clean and a checkup, but the woman was a little bit brutal for me, for my liking. She was a lovely person, don't get me wrong, and she talked to me respectfully and everything, but it was just very, very rough, the cleaning, and I've got a very big, strong fear of dentists, so yeah, I don't think I'll be going back to that particular dentist next time. But just waiting for Alyssa. Rocky, you've done a donation. We'll do you first while we're waiting for Alyssa. She's probably waiting on the other channel. The other channel, I've shut it down, so hopefully the other channel's not still running and people waiting over there. If anybody can see the other channel, Lisa, if you can see the other channel, the other stream, if you can see the other stream, oh, there she is, Alyssa. Alyssa paid first. Now, Alyssa, were you paying for 2 minis or for a detailed read? 2 questions and 2 minis, or 1 question, a detailed reading, Alyssa. And then Rocky, you'll be next. Alyssa donated as well. Lisa? Alyssa was first. A detailed reading. Okay, so what's your question, Alyssa? You're first. Rocky, I'll come back to your question because Alyssa paid when I had the other stream going. She paid straight away and then I've got this going. Let me just check PayPal. Yeah, yours came in after hers for a mini read. Okay, mini read for Rocky. Your question, Rocky, please. Wow. Terrible times you're going through there, Rocky, with your neighbours. Yeah, she's first, so I'll come back to yours about your neighbours soon. I wanted to see the energy between Fernando and yourself for a detailed, general sort of look. It's been good, and it's going between us in something well. It's been going pretty good, and I wanted to see how it's going between us in Gwen Wall. Oh, in general. I'm thinking, what's Gwen Wall? Okay, in general. Okay, so this is a detailed read. I've got my crystals along for the ride today. I'll show them in a minute. Let me just sort these out. Let me pause the clock. I did a private reading yesterday, and then I went to the lovely dentist, and then that was it for the day for me. And I actually woke up today, I think it was the tension and stuff from the dentist and the pain. I woke up today with a beautiful headache, which is sitting at bay at the moment. just got to keep drinking water. All right. Hey there, Mama B. We're working on Alyssa's detailed reading, and then we're looking at Rocky for a mini reading at this stage. Then if there's nobody paid, Mama B, we'll do that numbers thing for you and this new person, which we'll call, I can't remember what did I say it was? Well, just you and him, his star sign or his first letter of his name. Okay, how are things going between Alyssa and Fernando? What's going on between Alyssa and Fernando? Okay, here we go. You, him, the outcome. You've got a lot of fear going on for you about this connection to him, but his connection to you is looking pretty damn good here. Okay, so what I get for you is fear, worries. Is it going to work? Isn't it going to work? Is he telling me the truth? Does he really feel this way? So this is all where you're sitting in a negative kind of energy. You worry about it. You worry about whether it's going to connect solid, whether it's going to continue, whatever. When I look at him, how he connects to you, we've got love and loving connection. Now, I don't like the 3 on the end here. This can still mean that his mum or dad or his ex or somebody. This can be somebody interfering in the connection. Yeah, but this is showing somebody that's got love, kindness. It does show me that maybe he needs to grow up sometimes. Maybe he doesn't sort of listen or something like that. It also can show me that he's in baby steps with you. Like, take it slowly, baby steps. The connection between the two of you, we've got happy events at home, but then we've got this sort of, maybe if you've seen him or spoke to him last week, you're waiting for him to contact you, or sometimes he might send a message or something and you take it the wrong way, because this can be miscommunication going on. Here is something about going out somewhere, celebrating, and this is nighttime celebrations as well. And then this here, usually the double 10s, Alyssa, is something to do with selling a house or selling a business or buying a house, buying a business. It's something to do with investments and property and all of that. Now, when we're looking at somebody's relationship, it could mean something more solid and strong coming through down the track. Maybe by October with the 10s sitting here, maybe in 10 weeks, over the next 10 weeks it grows. Let's look at the bottom, what you have, the 5 cards on the bottom. We're going to take 6 because of this. This is showing construction and moving in the right direction with each other. I'm actually live at the moment.
Sorry.
Hang on, I'll just pause it.
Nick's upstairs, obviously.
He's in the snooker room.
That's what I'm saying, upstairs.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so this is showing, sorry about that, that was one of the snooker people asking me where my husband was. This is showing a construction kind of relationship. If you said that you work together and you're going into business together, this is a really good outcome as far as a business connection goes. There are some times where there's some squabbling, some sort of hesitation, fear, stuff like that. It can be he said, she said kind of stuff. It can be other people talking about this connection that you have with this person. Just be careful that who you're listening to. Now, he's showing up again as a player kind of energy there. So he is showing up that there's some sort of player kind of energy there with him. All right, let's do some of these. Oh, it's just a headache, Alyssa, but thank you for your concern. Yeah, I hope I feel a lot better soon. The dentist trip it was supposed to be calm and relaxed. When I've been there before, I've been okay, but this was a different dentist yesterday, and like I said, she was nice, but she didn't make me feel calm or secure at any point. She talked really, really fast, and I could hardly hear her, and she didn't stop. Like, I would say, oh, you know, and she just wouldn't stop. She'd keep going. I have overly sensitive teeth, and as you can see, my teeth aren't straight. I've got good teeth, but they're not straight. And that's because when I was a child, I was terrified by the dentist. I went to the dentist and had 4 teeth ripped out and 4 fillings, and all in preparation for braces. And I didn't go back until I was 26. And that was for wisdom teeth, which was a horrendous journey. And yeah, so needless to say, I've only been a handful of times to the dentist in my long life. And I don't like going. I wish that I did, you know, like my parents pushed me to go and get the braces on, because I really hate that my teeth aren't straight. And plus it causes problems with cleaning them, and when you go to the dentist and you've got crowded teeth, it's very painful getting them cleaned properly. All right, you and this person, you want to rush in, you want everything to happen now. Sometimes you wonder whether it's going to last, is it over, is it beginning? You do have Scorpio energy here, but you've also got water sign here with the, air sign here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra kind of energy, and then you've got fire sign here as well, in particular Leo I'm picking up on. But for you with this, it's sometimes where you think that this is all going well and this is what you want, and then other times it's like you look at your other options and who would you be with if you weren't with Fernando, you know, and what's going to happen. With him, he's trying to start this new journey with you. He desires you quite strongly, and here he does at times give off a single energy. So he can be one of these people that he wants the relationship, but he wants to be single at the same time. That kind of energy. And I also feel a working energy around him, that he's focusing on his work at the moment. Sometimes you're not going to get enough out of this relationship with Fernando. You're going to feel left out, or you're going to think a bit of disappointment there, where maybe you were supposed to go somewhere or travel somewhere with each other, and it doesn't sort of pan out. So there are times where you're going to be wanting more and you're not getting it. Don't overanalyze this relationship, just go with the flow. And my hair is crazy, it's sticking up like a mad woman. Don't get involved in overanalyzing everything that goes on with you and Fernando. If he says he wants this, he wants this. If he says he's not too keen, he's not too keen. Don't go, why did he say this? Who was talking to him on the phone? Or if you get yourself into the head of overanalyzing, you're going to get confused about where the relationship's going. Okay, bottom of the deck, what might be hidden at the moment is the truth teller. So whatever he might be telling you, if he's busy, he's busy. Okay, he's telling the truth about being busy. It's going to grow in strength, the relationship. We do have a lot of Leo coming out in your reading, Alyssa. Here we can have this impulsive energy. I feel this is you. Sometimes you might get something up in your head and go, oh, look, it's done. It doesn't work. Let's just quickly do some Lenormand, and then we'll do 2 yes and no's with the blue deck. I'll just get your 2 yes and no's. Just think about 2 yes and no's, and then we're moving on to Rocky's question next. Somebody else made a payment while I was talking to that man. I'll have to go and check what that is. Hey there, Chris. I woke up with a headache today from my dreadful dental appointment. Okay, this is your 2 yes and no's, Alyssa. We'll get to them in a sec. I just want to do some Lenormand because I was talking in between your reading, and now I've got the hiccups. More messages for Alyssa and Fernando. We are open. Oh, hang on, Alyssa. Extreme elements. We are open for readings. I only just came online. I was drinking tea and taking painkillers waiting to come online, and I didn't know if I was going to get there because of the headache. What are you saying up there, Alyssa? You are a bit scared of him being a player, and it just be kind of embarrassing for me since I usually have good judgment. I wasn't seeing anything about a player. I did see at times he gives off a single energy where he wants to not be attached to anyone, and then other times there's a lot of desire, attraction, and there was a lot of love there as well. The third party card was black. I felt like that was somebody interfering in the journey, not where he was running around with somebody. Okay, so let's just give you these. Yeah, pineapple. Thank you, Chris. With the hiccups, they stopped for some reason. Might have been my breathing pattern or something. I thought that man that was approaching me, I can't think of his name, I thought he was coming over to ask for a reading. All right, these are your last messages, and then we'll do your yes or no. Something you've been confused about, probably your relationship to Fernando. It's about to open up. You are running around in a bit of confusion here with what you want or what you don't want. Also, some messages you've been waiting for are coming, or an invitation or a job or whatever. So you do have something coming towards you. We have the key to success in a relationship. We also have something that needs to be gone and done. So what that could mean is your fears and that need to be gone and done. And we also have some sort of invitation or appreciation or even an apology coming through. Stream elements should stop doing that in a sec. I've just changed stream elements over to say the prices and all of that, and there should be a disclaimer coming up on the screen as well. Now, your yes and no, let's just get this finished. Your first question, Alyssa, we have a yes, we have a yes, and we have a yes. Okay, so you have blossoming abundance. You have making a contract. That can be a contract within your own mind, that you're going to take things one day at a time and not sort of misconstrue things and overanalyze things. You're being told about the fifth chakra. If you're feeling something, you need to speak, you need to voice your opinion, and it's also about communicating properly. Your yes and no, your second question, we have a yes, and we have a no. So this is a maybe yes. You're being guided at this time with the sixth chakra. You need to listen to your dreams or any kind of gut feeling you get, your intuition. You will have some sort of victory and success coming up towards you. Be wary of the hostility. Now, the hostility can be you getting the shits about something, or it can be somebody else confronting you coming up. Anyway, thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for your donation today. Let me just go and check PayPal. Okay, we have Rocky up next, and then we have James with, I'm assuming, a double mini again. James, double mini. Thank you, James. Okay, guys, so I probably, tomorrow there's a big competition on, and I might hang around. I might bring my stuff just in case I want to go live while they're doing the preliminaries of it, because it does get a bit boring in the preliminary stages. So, Rocky, we're looking at about the situation with the neighbours. There's the disclaimer. The disclaimer's coming up, Chris. That was something was suggested to me from Sashi. Sashi said I need a disclaimer coming up, that this is entertainment purposes only. Use your own judgment making decisions, and always seek professional advice when you need it. Okay, whether that be doctor, family, whatever it is, but doctor, lawyer, financial advisor, I am none of those, so always seek the correct advice. Yeah, somebody suggested that I have that coming up in my live channel, just in case people don't read it anywhere else. So I've been wanting to do the Melissa, but it's just hasn't, the timing's been off for me. I was going on with a bit of I have a disorder, and it affects my balance and my ears, and even like where I get vertigo episodes, and I had that all happening when I was about to do the Shanquella murder. I want to touch base with the Jelani Day. I would like to do an update and see what I'm getting there, especially if there's new people for me to look at around his case. And I'd also like to take another little touch base on Summer Wells and another little girl from Texas who was actually from Afghanistan. I'd like to review her case again. I do have these two girls that were murdered, that were teenagers, and I did a whole big reading in a book, and I can't find the book where I wrote all down what I was seeing and what I was feeling. I would like to post that one as well. It's just at the moment, I've got a headache. Over the last couple of weeks I've had these vertigo episodes and pressure with the ears. So the timing hasn't been good to do those kind of focus readings. But I will be doing it. I might even do one of them live and see how that goes. The girl from Mexico is where you live in Texas. Okay. All right, so Rocky, your reading, let me keep moving along. Please tell me that the neighbours are going to leave soon. Okay, Rocky, let's have a look at your mini about the neighbours. Show me what's going to go on with these neighbours of Rocky. I'm going to say your question in my head because you don't like me saying your real name. Will they be leaving soon? It looks very likely. Now, is there any chance that you might move out? Because this is normally where you make a plan and go. Start looking at, if you've got a job that's located near where you are, start looking for another place that's near where you are. You might actually surprise yourself and find that you're in a perfect opportunity. This is a nice surprise coming, but it's normally about a new job and movement and money. Now, it could be that your person, what was his name, Roberto? Roberto could financially support you to move. So maybe you should have talks with Roberto that it doesn't look like they're moving out, so I really wish I could move, but I just haven't got the funds to move from where I am. So maybe you need to move yourself, but this looks very likely that either they're going to move or you're going to move, because this is a surprise about movement, and that was your question. Here we have all the documents and the squabbling, the fighting. I wouldn't be too concerned if this person doesn't want to say hello to you or talk to you. If you've put complaints in about these neighbours, and other people have put complaints in, they would have been told that other neighbours, surrounding neighbours, have been complaining about the behaviour or what's going on. Slamming something up against your wall sounds to me like it could have just been a coincidence that they threw something and it hit the wall. Then again, they may have been told they have to get out. Are they moving? I'd have to say with the 7 of diamonds, the 10 of diamonds, it looks very likely, but what it looks like to me is if you're lucky, maybe you're going to be, someone dies and leaves you money, or somebody buys you a ticket and you win some money, because this is kind of like where you get a new job, more money, and then you move to something that makes you very happy. But we got this tension and stuff going on in the middle, backwards and forwards, who did what, who said what. So it's still going on. It's not showing me double numbers. Let's see bottom of the deck. Double numbers, we've got 2. Hopefully that means 2 weeks. Hopefully that means 2 weeks. It could mean 2 more months. But this is something coming to an end, not living there anymore. This is the movement. Maybe they're trying to get a place with a relative, maybe they're trying to move in with their mother, their father. Maybe they're waiting for somebody else to die so they can move to their place. And that's another thing. You could actually get an opportunity. I'm assuming it's an apartment block and there's quite a few apartments there. Maybe you can talk to the owners and find out if one of the other apartments is available for you to move out of yours and into another one. I just feel that this is about you moving, not them, for some reason. Let me see. No one dies. No, but it's not inheritance here. This can be a bonus at work, it can be a promotion at work. It could literally mean Roberto has some sort of money and he says, look, let's look at where you could live to get you away from here. He could help you out. Someone's helping you out here financially. Okay, show me. Ha. This is signing the documents and moving. This is the stress that you're under, that try and do other things, put headphones on so you're not listening to them. This is somebody desiring you for some reason. That's why I'm wondering if it's him helping you. You will get your wishes, you will feel comfort, and you need to trust in your own instincts at the moment. You need to trust in what's being shown to you. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Judgment, which is them getting cast out. We've got your final wishes coming true and signing the dotted line. So it is looking very good. I'm just wondering whether you would actually move. I'm wondering whether you would move, not the other way around. Okay? Okay, so that's that one. We'll do a quick yes or no at the end of it, so you don't have to post your question, as you know. And James, can we get James's question on the screen, please? First question for James on the screen right now. I just wanted to show this to people. I have asked before. I was told today because it has the green in it, and these chunks here, they do look like quartz, but they're not. I had somebody look at it that knows a bit about crystals. This is quartz, clear quartz, and it has some different things inside of it. Definitely not this stuff. This is more smooth and chunky and lumpy and everywhere. Now the bits and pieces inside of this, I don't know if you can see it, they're actually a green sort of colour. So I'm told it's a piece of fluorite. I don't remember it being called that. If anybody else knows what that is, please let me know. Put it in capital letters, Mama B, if somebody knows what this is. It's very, very sparkly, and I love it. All I know is that this was I was told to get this, and when I'm reading, especially when I'm doing readings where I'm connecting with the dead, I was told to put my hand on it. I was told to put my hand on it and it can help with the signal or something, like a TV antenna, but it's also about protection at the same time and clarity. So, and all the little facets on it. The person that looked at it this morning said that it was a very, very interesting piece. But yeah, there's a lot of green through here. I was also told that when I touch it with my hands, money will come because it's green. So it's got the green. But the actual clear crystals have a slight green tinge, but not too much. I've looked up some fluorite. It doesn't, the green part looks like fluorite, but the other part doesn't. So if anybody knows what it is, please put it on my channel, Mama B. Take notice if somebody tells me what that is, unless you know what it is. The other thing I've got with me today is my huge chunk of goldstone. And I have mica, golden mica. This is massive. Look at it sitting on my hand. I call it the dragon's head, but I've got that with me. And I've also got my labradorite. I was thinking of selling some of my crystals when I'm online and packing them nicely and sending them to somebody. But if you are interested in any of my pieces, let me know and we might come up with a price. But yeah, this is my nice piece of labradorite. I won't be selling this one. I could be selling this one if somebody was interested. It has, it's a natural piece of quartz. It has been shaped just to make it look a bit better. But yeah, that's clear quartz with a thing inside of it. Won't be selling that. Won't be selling that. Oh, maybe the labradorite. Maybe the labradorite. I don't know about this one. This one took me a long time to find something like this. So yeah, I'd want a bit of money for that one. That one was quite expensive. All right, James, what have we got for your question? James, a love update on Patty and I. Where are we heading? James, I wasn't ignoring what you said in WhatsApp to me about that conversation that went on. My question to you is, have you pissed her off at some point? Because when I was reading where you said what you said, I won't divulge your personal information here, But I was picking up that transaction that went on between you in that conversation, and you were being nice. I felt like she was pissed off for some reason. And I'm thinking, because it was sort of like where she went, why? You know, like, why? So it felt like the last time you were together or the last time you had some sort of conversation, you may have struck a nerve with her. And now she's sort of like, why are you asking, or whatever. So yeah, I have to ask, is there some sort of yeah, you got a yes, Rocky. Sorry, Rocky, you got a yes. For your yes and no, you got a yes. Did I do Rocky's yes and no? No, I didn't, sorry. Did I do her yes and no? I did her Lenormand deck. I'll just quickly do a yes and no for Rocky. Sorry, Rocky. I don't think I did it, Mama B. I did the Lenormand deck, but I didn't do these. I was showing the crystals and checking the thing, and I said I'll do the yes and no. We'll do a quick yes or no again for Rocky. We got this one turned up, so I'm going to give you that. And you can see in the corner I've written yes on there. That's a yes. We got a maybe no and feeling tied up here. Top of the deck, we've got a yes. Yeah, we've got a yes. There's some sort of money coming towards you, Rocky. Sorry, Rocky, I don't think I did the yes and no, Mama B. I don't know. Anyway, you got another one. You got a yes and no. Yeah, so you got a yes. All right. All right, so let's move on to James. So James, are we saying anything to what I just said there? You didn't do anything. We haven't talked in, well, if you haven't talked to her in weeks, she's a female, and trust me. If somebody's interested in me, well, I'm married, but if somebody was interested in me and I haven't heard from them in weeks and all of a sudden they say, hey, I want to catch up or whatever, I'd be going, why? I'd be thinking, what made you want to do this now? I haven't heard from you in weeks. So I'd be kind of pissed off if I hadn't heard from you and you are definitely interested, because to me that would be like giving me a hot and cold signal. So if the last time you were together, it was nice, maybe you had some food together, maybe you watched a movie, I don't know, and then you just drop off the radar and I don't hear from you, I'd be thinking, what's with this guy? Like, does he want to be with me? Doesn't he want to be with me? So I think that you're giving off the wrong signal, because it really felt like she was cold and distant in that message to you. And then the fact that she didn't call you when you said, oh, well, call me back, call me. Yeah. And you even said something about her beautiful face or something like that, and she was almost sarcastic with her response. Like, well, now you want me, why? She's probably thinking that you've been with somebody else in the last 4 weeks and now that didn't work, so now you're coming back to her. If I was you and you really want to be there, I would be doing some seriously sucking up to her. You know, buy her favourite flowers, or buy her favourite chocolate, or just say, hey, I've got a little gift for you, and then I would apologise and I'd say, look, I don't know how to touch base with you and I've been wanting to do blah, 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 and I'm really, really interested. And I'm sorry if I haven't been giving you that vibe, but I'm trying to work out which way to approach you, because I'd like to actually date you. So anyway, let's have a look at your reading and see what's going on. But if you've had no contact with a female and you're interested in that female, that's telling me you're not interested. You know, for me as a female, let's ask all the females in the room, James. We've got Mama B, we've got Lisa, we've got Rocky, we've got Chris. Girls, if you were hanging out with some guy and then you don't hear from him in a month, nothing, and then he suddenly contacts you about catching up or something, would you be feeling like, what the hell? Because I know I would. Anyway. Yeah, I know, and that's what you need to tell her. You need to tell her these things. I mean, no woman's going to resist that. You know, I've always felt that when I look at her cards, that she thinks you're a player, that you're in and out, you know, the situation and when it suits you. But when you've been more wrapped up in your work, getting a job, getting income coming in, buying a car, not buying a car, and then you've got health-related matters as well, you know, you need to tell her that. You need to tell her that, I'm sorry, I've been really self-absorbed at the moment. Let's see where things are going to go with Patty. I'm rooting for this relationship between you and Patty, because you have been asking about her for what, 2 years now? Is it 2 years since you first came to my channel? I'd have to go to the history and go right back to where I first see a payment from you. Show me James and Patty. I'm really hoping that if it's not Patty, you really get someone in your life. What's going on with you and Patty? There is a brief reconciliation, a friendship. You're showing her desire, that you want to be with her. She's putting you in the friend zone, but also the third party zone. Why? Because of this. This is somebody who doesn't trust people. This is somebody who's all very negative about everything. When you do have conversations, this is sort of like, how long are you going to be here? We had plans of going to, I remember you were supposed to go with Patty to an expo or something, and you ended up going with somebody else. She may have known about that. She may have actually gone there and seen you, that you were there, because I think it was Olivia. You ended up going with Olivia. And if she knows anything about the whole Olivia thing, if you ever spoke about that. And I mean, you said that she was going out with that guy, guy from India or something, was it? Yeah. I mean, she's doing her thing as well. It's not looking good between you and Patty at the moment. She's angry. She's angry. She's feeling like you're not telling her the truth. This is player energy. And she's being cold. She's being cold towards you. I think she desires you and wants you. Let's see what's hidden with Patty. Funny enough, the bottom cards are flipped the wrong way. Why are they all flipped like that? What she's really going on with her is she wants a relationship with you. She wants physical attention from you. She wants to go out places with you. She wants something more solid with you. But she doesn't believe it. So this is hidden at the bottom, what she really wants. And this is, she's giving you the cold shoulder. She's wallowing in some kind of anger at the moment. So if you came on really hard and strong with her the last time you were with her and then suddenly disappeared for a month, regardless of whether you had health issues, family issues, job issues, money issues, she's trying to disconnect herself from you, but she is attached to you. And if she didn't care about you, she wouldn't give you the time of day at all. You know, like she wouldn't even respond to your messages. She would just block you or something. So she's still interested. The fact that she's got the doorway open to you. Why is Stream Element still doing that? Hang on a sec. I don't know why Stream Elements is saying I'm closed. All right. Okay, James, let's do some of these. Oh, she's liking your pictures on Instagram. Yeah, so she's still there. You need to seriously sit down with her and have a proper talk. Tell her how you feel. Tell her, what's the worst case scenario? She doesn't feel the same? At least you know, and you move on. But what's the best case scenario? You tell her how you feel, and you've been acting like a schoolboy trying to get her in your world. You only have eyes for her. You like everything about her. You see yourself with her. You want to know, does she feel the same? I think that being open and honest with how you really feel about her, and say, you feel that she's wondering whether you're a player, whether you're looking for something else. and say that if she doesn't want to be in your world, you're going to call it quits, be her friend, and that's it. But if she's interested in the same thing, you want to start exploring that. Let's start. Until you sit down and talk to her like that, it's just going to go around in a circle. At least you'll have an answer. It's scary to do it because she might say, look, I don't feel like you about that way. I kind of feel like you're my friend or like a brother. So at least you'll have some sort of honesty. But don't do it over a phone. Do it face to face. Take her somewhere this weekend. Take her somewhere that she likes and then put it on her. Tell her. I would do it in private though. I would do it back at her house or your house and just say, this is what I'm really, really wanting. You could even say that you've been having readings about her for ages, but you've never had the guts to say anything. Your yes or no question is a yes. We have a second chakra. Physical, sexual, family, the right way to do things. We have a woman that's thinking about you. And we have the angel of balance needs to come. But you do have a yes answer there, James. Okay, James's second question. Is Stream Elements putting all the other information up? It's putting the disclaimer. It's putting the PayPal, the Super Chat. But for some reason it still keeps saying that all readings are closed. I just turned it on and off to see if I can reset it. Very weird. All right, James, coming up, second reading. What are we doing for James's second reading? It's getting very noisy in here, guys. It's Friday afternoon, so I would like to see if I get another donation before I turn it off. Yeah, I'm not real sure how to use this Stream Elements. I've turned them on and I turned off the thing that I'm finished for the day, which I'm going to be turning back on because it's starting to get crowded in here. I'm just waiting for James's second question. Okay. Will I be successful on it? I do think you will be, but let's have a look at it anyway. I still think that it might be a bit of a conflict between you and somebody there. It could be a client, but let's have a look. Will James be successful working at hands-on healing? I'm waiting for you to get your own business off the ground. We've been talking about your own business for a while. We talked about you selling products or doing something with this Steve guy. And that project you talked about over a year ago, I think it was before Christmas, not last year, the year before or something, you talked about that having that product that you were going to be selling. Really waiting for you to get that happening. I know it takes time and money and energy. Anyway, how's James going to go working at hands-on healing? Did anyone come up with they know what this is? Apart from possibly being fluorite? Yeah, does anybody know? It literally looks like a piece of ice, piece of snow, you know, like, it looks like, that's why I bought it. It reminded me of snow. And I was told it helps with connection with the spirit. James at hands-on healing, here we go. It's going to take you a while to get into the flow of this new job and with the people, working people out. There is a bit of a struggle right at the beginning with someone being a bit cold with you here. It could be a client, like I said. There's some sort of struggles here about what are you responsible for, what are you not responsible for, getting certain clients to come to you and start to trust you and want to be with you. So I do see it's going to be a little bit of a hard road, but stick at it, stay there, because this is your outcome. You got the double eights and they're red. So this is working with a group of people that you love and it flows. This is the money being really good. The money starts off low. That could be that you need, I don't know, 5 clients a day and you're only getting 3 to start with, so the money's just not there. I don't know how you're doing your pay there. There are some things you will have to change, which is a bit of a struggle for you. It could be travel. They may want you to go to somebody's house sometimes, or some clients' places. And some of it's going to be good and some of it's not going to be good. But if we take that one card away, which could be your own insecurities about things, this is really, really good outcome with this job. This is a group of people that you fit with, and this is the money that you're wanting. So it's basically going from $50 to $80. Okay, so there's a pretty big jump there in your financial situation with this job. But it's not going to happen overnight, James. It's going to be a struggle at first. You're going to be sort of like, oh, that person talked to me a bit weird, or I'm not getting the money, or I'm not getting the clients, or they want me to come in on my weekend and I don't want to go in. So yeah, there is a bit of a push and shove at the beginning. So let's just see here, James, and then we'll do your yes or no. Mama B, if somebody says what this is, please let me know in WhatsApp. Thank you. The crystal might be celestine. I think that's what it is. Thank you, Chio Benenko, and welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. I am doing the yes and no, but I'm not doing it for free at the moment. Some days I will do some free readings, but most times I don't. And if you've got $2 to spare, Chio Benenko, pay that in the Super Chat or PayPal and I'll do a yes or no. Right, James. It's getting really loud in here. I don't know why there's so many people here. There's not that many people here normally at this time of the day. Even though it's Friday, there's a lot of men gathering for something. So I don't know if there's some big sporting thing on at the club tonight. So girls, I'm going to shut down after these paid readings. I don't think I got another payment after James, did I? Oh, Chris, you paid? Okay, Chris paid. Lisa. I'll do Lisa's reading while I'm live. Mama B, we can do yours in WhatsApp. I was going to do a numbers thing on Mama B, but I won't do that. Sorry, James, I'm talking through your reading. Working there at this place, this is making firm decisions and a good start. You will grow in strength. You've got the strength card here, and this is you making firm decisions about what you want. This is really, really good for a job. Bottom of the deck, we have happiness, we have signing contracts, but we do have some sort of regrets and that here. I feel that this might be something to do with Patty. I feel that this is what you're wanting with Patty, and this is some sort of reconciliation going on, which is a good thing. But I do feel there's some sort of regrets there. It could be to do with the job where there's regrets about where you used to work or what you used to do. Guys, I am going to have to stop. James, we'll just do yes or no, and then I think that what I need to do is move to another part of the club because it's just getting too noisy here, and then I'll do Crystal's reading there. Let me just go check PayPal because I haven't had anything come up to say anybody else paid after James. No, there's nothing there. Oh, Crystal's is pending. Okay, general reading for May for Crystal. Crystal, are you happy for me to do it in WhatsApp privately? Because it is really noisy here. It's really, really noisy here. Plus, I took a drug for my pain, and I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten. I did 41-hour fast. Let me just finish James's reading. Yes or no for James. James, because I've been darting in and out with your reading, I'm going to give you 6 of these cards, and then we're going to look at a yes or no with the blue cards, all right? Show me James, any messages James needs. Sorry, James, I've been darting in and out. Stubborn, cut that anchor off, stop holding you back. You can climb the mountain, you've just got to start taking the steps. And also, you're wanting Patty, she's over here on this bridge waiting. You've got to make the steps to get there. So you've got 2 cards about taking those strong steps and cut this anchor away. What's holding you back? What's stopping you from talking about how you really feel? Rejection is horrible, but I'd rather have rejection and move forward on with somebody else than hang around waiting for something that's never going to happen. And I don't think it's never going to happen. I think it's going to happen, but you've got to speak about it. Bottom of the deck, we got engagement, we got celebration, and we got your wishes finally coming true. I think this is you forced to take the steps towards Patty, and this is the outcome you're going to get with Patty. 3 brilliant, beautiful cards, 3 negative cards, and they're all about somebody that needs to take the steps. Wanting for something but not doing anything about getting there. All right, let's do your yes and no here. We'll give you 2 yes and no's, James, just for being a good sport. And for me talking in between your reading. Lisa, yeah, I'll do yours in WhatsApp because it is very noisy here. Now, it might not be too long away. I could do a closed YouTube and invite you ladies in if I can find a quiet spot, okay? So I could make a closed link and send you the link in WhatsApp, and then I can have Mama B, Chris and Lisa, my moderators, in a closed link. All right? We'll try that. I've never done that, but we'll try that. James, yes and no, 2 questions. Here we go. James, you're going to do what I tell you to do. You are going to contact Patty about meeting her this weekend, and this weekend you're going to lay it out in front of her. She needs to know how you really feel, because this pussyfooting around stuff and contacting her 4 weeks later, it's not working. You need to get it out there and find out, does she want to do this relationship? Because I keep seeing good things, but I just see it's not happening. James, you have a yes. You have a yes, and you have a maybe. Now, this is all about what is real and what's not real. This is you strategically planning your next move. And this is you speaking, the 5th chakra. You deal with Reiki. You need to have the conversation. Bottom of the deck for a second question for you. We have a no. We have envy, we have anxiety, and we have hostility. So I don't know what your second question was, but it's telling you that something is about being envious, something also is driving you nuts with anxiety, and then we got hostility here. Now, if you asked, will she be accommodating or will she be saying yes to everything, this would be somebody that is jealous. This would be that she's really nervous about something, and this would be someone giving you the cold shoulder at the same time. Hopefully this second question you asked was about something totally different. But you've got 3 beautiful cards and 3 negative cards here. This could be yourself, that you're jealous of other people that have got wives and babies, that you're driving yourself nuts with what you're going to do, and that you're coming off with this energy, because that can be like the strength card and it can be like the chariot, like going too fast at something. Anyway, that's what we have. All right, so we don't have any other donations, we don't have any super chats. Lisa, I'm going to do in WhatsApp. Mama B will do yours in WhatsApp. I'm just waiting on Chris. Did Chris say anything? Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm shutting down, girls. All readings are now finished. It's just way too noisy. I'll just swing it around and you can see what I'm dealing with. See, there's loads of people here. So I'm dealing with a big pack of men that are all sitting right where I sit. Normally, it's just me and one man sitting there drinking. That's it. Now and again, somebody will come and sit here, but it is Friday, it's getting towards the afternoon, and what I'm going to deal with next is in the next half hour to 40 minutes, there's going to be a whole load of people clocking off work, and they're all going to start coming in here. But I do think there might be a boxing match, or there might be some sort of sports thing. I mean, football is on Friday nights, so a lot of these people might be here for the football match. I didn't think football was that big yet. Usually around June, July, it really heats up. And then again, it might just be groups of men that want to drink on a Friday. Maybe it's a once a month Friday thing, because this is the last Friday of the month, which I'm dealing with that as well. A lot of people have the get-togethers for the once a month thing at the last Friday, and a lot of people finish work at 2 o'clock, not 3 o'clock, or 3 o'clock, not 4 o'clock on the last Friday of the month. And a lot of people have that Friday off. Anyway, girls, enough about all of that. I'll be reading the 3 moderators in either WhatsApp, or if I can find somewhere that's quiet, I'll try and link up a private session. Anyway, I'll shut that, and everybody, I'm out of here. Bye.